Hello, welcome back to Cooking with Brenda and David. I've had some people wanting to know how I make some of my salad. So I love macaroni salad and I make it very easy, very simple. You don't have to put a bunch of junk in it for it to be really good. And I don't. So we'll go get started. I've cooked my noodles and I've cooled them. They need to be cool. Put some cold water in your pot and cool them and drain them real good.
How you cook noodles?
On the stove.
Oh.
I mean, you just boil your water and put the noodles in there and cook them till they're done.
Nothing special then?
Nothing special. If you don't know how to cook noodles, read the back of the box. All I can say. I don't know. This is, you know what this is? This is a lettuce bowl. And I didn't know how much I was going to make. David don't eat much stuff like this, but I'll probably eat all that. I love pasta. That's why I'm fat. Y'all like my new, it's wrinkled, but you like my new cupcakes? My new apron? I love aprons. Now, it's real hard to get pasta with a little taste of salt. I usually put some in the water, but it still don't taste too good. So first thing I'll do, I'll just go ahead and put a teaspoon of salt in there. That'll probably be pretty good. I probably got maybe 3 or 4 cups of, probably about 4 cups or more of noodles, macaroni noodles, and I'm quite sure that won't be too much either, okay? It's real hard to salt and noodles. I always have a hard time. Okay, we're going to go what I always do. I've done a cucumber, a nice sized cucumber. I love cucumbers in it, okay? I love cucumbers in it. So I'm going to dump them in there. I love tomatoes in it. I love it. And if you get store-bought tomatoes, you need to get some that's good and juicy because they're put in a hot house and they're not real good. I had some left over where we done tacos. And I cut up another one, and that's a lot, and I like it like that. So it's probably a 1.5 tomatoes, a normal size. And I put a little bit of bell pepper. Bell pepper, this is, actually, it looks orange. It is the orange one, and if you've seen the yellow, you would know this was the orange one. And it doesn't matter which one you use. I just had this one in the refrigerator, and I like to use stuff up instead of throwing it away. I put a little bit of pepper in it. These are not strong like the green ones. So I do that. Okay. I also will put, now this right here is something, when I make coleslaw, I also do this, and I'll do some slaw for y'all one day. I'm going to use this one because I can't find my white one. It's here somewhere. I got a bunch. I probably used it in the laundry, but this one right here is a little more sour. So if you use a teaspoon.
What is it?
Vinegar. It's vinegar. Everybody else probably knew what it was, vinegar. I didn't have quite a teaspoon.
I thought it was Clorox.
Clorox? No, I used the white vinegar in laundry sometimes, some of it. Okay, if you're going to use vinegar, you need to use some sugar. That's how we make ours, me and my mom both. This is not my mother's recipe, it's mine. I'm going to be honest with you, and I hate saying this, it makes me feel bad, but I don't like my mom's macaroni salad. She puts those celery. I don't like celery. I don't like celery seeds, so I like the celery to eat. I just don't like it in my food. And that's just the way it is. So I'm going to rinse this off where I had the vinegar. I don't want that to taste like my sugar. I don't want vinegar in my sugar, so I'm going to put at least, I'm going to heat this up, okay, because that's really sour. So it's probably closer to a tablespoon, okay, or a teaspoon and a half, I'm going to say that. And
So if you had the other kind of vinegar, you wouldn't have to do that?
No,
or?
I would put 1 in 1.
Okay.
I would even it up 1
Sort of
in
like the
1.
white vinegar or something?
Yeah, the white vinegar is what I normally use in my salads. So, now here's the trick. You don't know how much mayonnaise to put. Everybody use your own kind. I use Kraft. And I like Hellmann's too, but I used to always use Hellmann's, and then I got stuck on this Kraft stuff. One time I got a real good sale. It's better to add a little bit at a time, okay? Because I'm going to tell you, it's easy to get too much. I'm going to stir it up and see what happens. And if I have to add more, that'll be okay.
What happens if you get too much?
You just have to live with it. That's why I'm saying you add a little bit at a time so you won't have to worry about it being too much. You don't need too much mayonnaise.
So if you add too much, you'd have to just rake it out to the dog and start
you
over.
Eat it. You let it. This is still cool, but what I like to do, that's pretty too. Look, it's got those colors. Look at them colors. I like colors. The red and the yellows. It's actually the orange peppers, but they look yellow. But if you've seen the yellow one, you would know that's the orange one. So I don't think I have enough, but we'll see just here in a minute. You just have to get it mixed up here and see if you got enough. And I don't measure. I don't know how much tomatoes or I'll show you one thing. My cucumber was almost this big, not quite. Okay, it was almost this big, not quite. And my tomatoes, I have 1.5 this size. You can see it in that little container. And like I said, you need a juicy tomato, and they grow in this hothouse, so it's hard to get a juicy one. Actually, if you can cut the tomato up the night before you make this and just put it in the refrigerator, the juice will actually leak out of it. Some of my pieces are too big, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. So see, look, I got enough mayonnaise for me. It's enough. And if it's not, you can always add some more. And when you get ready to eat it, you can add some more. And maybe I might add some more. I don't know yet. Let me taste it. More sugar. More sugar right away. Whoo, a lot more sugar. We'll put another heap one in there because, whoo, that vinegar is really sour, that one is.
So it's best to use the white one.
Yeah, it's best to use the white one, and you just have to use 1 and 1 normally. But you have to taste it, and if you don't want the sugar and vinegar, you don't even have to put it. It's up to you. Some people don't like to use that. They don't like the vinegar. I've just always done it. And the salt, it's hard to salt noodles. I don't know why, but it is. The salt tasted pretty good in there. Now I gotta wash my
When you boil the noodles, do you put salt in the water, or?
I do, but it still yet don't taste like it's got any in it. So I don't know. I don't know why. I just don't know. Can't answer it. That's much better. Much better. And it does have enough mayonnaise, I think, but I can't taste it real good. And I think the reason I can't is because there was a lot of juice in those tomatoes. So I'm going to put just a little bit more. Not much, just a little bit. Maybe a tablespoon, okay? By tomorrow, this will really be awesome. Now, I don't put pepper in mine, and I'm going to tell you what. That's up to you if you want pepper, if you want celery or whatever, but I'm telling you, I've had a couple people wanting to know about my salad, so that's why I'm doing it.
So it looks like it's pretty quick.
It's quick. It's easy.
Make good side for something other.
Last year, a couple meals, 2 or 3 meals really, but I'll eat it for breakfast in the morning, for lunch tomorrow, supper tomorrow night. I like it.
And kids would probably like it just as long as they don't see the mayonnaise and stuff, probably.
And you know what? I'm like this. It don't matter. The doctor told my daughter one time, if you're dehydrated or something, if you got a child that's dehydrated and it won't eat, if it'll eat a piece of candy, give it to them, and most of them will. And, you know, anything to keep them hydrated. So, I'm like the same thing. I don't care. My brother's like that, the one my mom and dad adopted. He's our family, but they adopted him because his parents were not real good. But anyhow, he's the same way. Whatever he eats for supper, he'll eat for breakfast. Stir fry, spaghetti, it doesn't matter. I do the same thing. I guess he got it after me. I'm older than him. He's 18. No, he's 19. He was 19 in June. He's a good boy. Mom and Daddy done a good job with him. He's a good boy. I'll tell you he is.
So do you put any beef or anything in it, or is
No, it's a salad. You know, I made a macaroni salad. It's pretty.
So that's it.
We're done. That's it.
Yeah.
Would you like to taste it?
Yeah, I'll give it a taste.
Let's get another spoon. Tired of washing.
I guess you could put steak in it if you wanted to.
I don't know why you would want to. It's a salad. It's a salad. Whoops. Don't want your cucumber. You want a cucumber with it?
That is pretty good.
Pretty good, didn't it?
It ain't bad.
Well, when it all mixes together and sits together, good. Like I said, this is a lettuce bowl for Tupperware lettuce bowl. And I'm just going to put that lid on there, and it'll keep it good and fresh. And there you go.
Yeah, it ain't bad at all.
You get everything prepared, and then I'll just throw it all together. So sometimes I get my stuff ready when we're doing the video, but I'm trying now to get it all ready and then do the video, so you won't have to sit on there so long and watch.
Did you use your new knife to chop all that stuff up with?
No, that thing's sharp. I'm going to tell you what.
Where's it at?
You can go down through a big stick of pepperoni or some of them kielbasa's or something, and I'm going to tell you, it just goes down through there like it's not even cutting. And I'm scared. I want to wash my fingers. Anytime I use a knife, I wash it and put it away. So it's in the drawer. Every knife I use to cut this up.
You didn't use your new knife?
No, I didn't use it on the tomatoes and stuff because even down here is kind of sharp. And
Yeah.
But I use it. I have been using it.
That's the one Santa Claus bought you.
Yep, I like it. I like it a lot. But there she is. It's pretty. Look how pretty.
So
all that'll blend together though.
So what kind of dishes would you serve that with? You put it in the refrigerator, I guess overnight would be better. And
anything, any kind of meal you want. If you're having beans and potatoes, you can have it with that. If you're having steak and a salad, well, you do no. If you're having steak, you could have this salad and a baked potato.
That sounds good.
Yeah.
Where's the steak? Where's the beef?
The beef I cooked for soup. I'm having soup tonight.
So soup and salad would go together?
No, because this.
So the soup is the beef vegetable soup is for me, and the salad's for you then.
No, I've been craving that soup. I'm gonna eat both. I'll eat both. I'll eat them both all.
Might as well show them what you got in the pot then. Before you're making, she's doing what is it? Some kind of homemade vegetable soup?
Yeah, and I cooked my beef and I set it in the oven. I'm gonna throw it all together now in a bigger pot. And there's my beef.
Oh.
Yum, it looks good, don't it, honey? That makes your lips curl, don't it?
It does.
Makes your mouth water.
Okay.
But I'm going to get on off. I want to thank everybody for watching. Thanks to everybody. Please ring the bell so you'll know whenever we're adding. You'll know if you ring that bell as soon as we put one on there. It's gonna let you know.
So are we doing the beef stew thing tonight, or how's that working?
No, I'm not doing the beef stew tonight. I'm just making vegetable soup. I've been craving.
I mean, are we doing that for the show? That's what I'm trying to find out.
Beef stew?
Whatever you're doing in that other pot.
No, that's for my soup.
Is that tonight?
Yes.
On here?
No, I've done put soup on there.
Oh, you done put the soup on the show.
And somebody.
So if anybody wants to watch vegetable soup, you'll have to go in the archives and look for it.
Yeah, but there was somebody watching it yesterday, and I said, that is funny because I'm having soup. She was cooking. She said, that really looks good. And I said, yeah, I'm having it today. It was today. She was on there, and she said, that soup looks really good. And I said, it is, and I'm having it tonight. I've been craving it, so I'm having it.
Ain't nothing like a cold winter night with ice on the trees and everywhere to have some good, cold, hot vegetable
and
soup.
We got ice too, trust me.
We got plenty of ice.
Getting it again next weekend.
Yeah.
Snow, a big storm. I don't know they don't know yet what all's going to happen, but it's coming through. Another jet stream. That's the story of our life now, wet. Well, okay, we'll see you, everybody. We're getting a thumbs up, so we'll see you next time. Bye.